So here we are at the final C of mental toughness, confidence. Confidence describes the extent to which you believe you have the ability to deal with challenge and the inner strength to stand your ground when needed. And there are two measurable elements to this: confidence in our abilities and confidence in our interpersonal skills, interpersonal confidence. So when doing something and you face a problem, is your default response, I have the capability to plough on and I'll deal with those who don't agree? Or is it something different? People who are low in confidence often behave in some of the following ways. Firstly, they might be reluctant to express a view in a discussion or a debate. They lack that interpersonal confidence to be able to deal with that. They have low self-belief. They're not confident that they know the subject matter, even when they do. And this prevents them from taking part in discussions or debates, or team meetings and so on. Thereby, the organisation, the team, isn't getting the most out of them. And they need others to build that inner belief. They're always looking for validation in have they done a good job. On the other side of the coin, people who are high in confidence don't need others to tell them that they can do it or to encourage them. They have that self-efficacy. They're able to go on, do what they need to do, and not seek constant validation. They're happy to engage in discussions, even if the task takes them into unknown or into an area that they're not particularly confident about. They have that inner self-belief that they're able to deal with it or still to contribute. And they can believe they are right even when they are wrong. As with all the facets of mental toughness, on the whole it tends to be a strength, but sometimes when it's overplayed it can start to have negative connotations and a negative impact on teamwork. And they don't need that external validation like lots of other people who are perhaps low in confidence do. People who are low in interpersonal confidence, they can back down quickly when challenged. They don't have that strength of mind or that confidence to be able to say, hang on a minute, I think my point might be quite valid here, or there's another point of view to look at this. They will allow others to dominate debates, even if they might be the most knowledgeable person in the room or the expert. They lack that confidence, that interpersonal confidence to stand their ground and have a robust debate. They can have difficulty when dealing with assertive people, and they won't tend to ask questions in a group setting. It's that fear of the focus being on them and the spotlight. And they can accept criticism even when it's not deserved. That's a common thing as well. People on the high side, though, well, they tend to argue their corner even if they believe they are right, or especially rather if they believe they are right. Again, sometimes that can be overplayed. Sometimes that can become too much of a strength. And they will really look to get their own way. Even if others may have a better case, they will sometimes push it to the nth degree. And they won't allow others to orally dominate either. They tend to hog the limelight, hog the debate, hog the stage, and prevent others. And that can be quite destructive in certain teams as well. When one or two people start to dominate, you don't get the general consensus, or you don't get other people to submit what could be equally valid or better ideas. And they will have a go and enter a conversation. So people who are high in interpersonal confidence find networking easy. People who are low might struggle in a networking or in group situations and so on. And they're also quite adept at providing a full response to questions, sometimes perhaps going on a little bit longer, but they're confident enough in their skills and their knowledge to be able to give full responses and take part actively in debates and team meetings and so on. What's interesting is there a difference between men and women when it comes to confidence? Well, men tend to score slightly higher in confidence and abilities than females, even though most ability tests show that females are actually more able at intellectual activities than males, which is quite interesting. However, females do score slightly higher on interpersonal confidence than males. They will speak more freely than males. And what's interesting is that all balances out. There's actually no significant difference between scores for males and females when it comes to either confidence or mental toughness as a whole.